Today I'm going to be sharing a year-end somatic reflection practice for anyone who's had a really hard year. And I know that there's a lot of us out there who can say that and who have been through a number of different heartbreaks, setbacks, or disappointments of any kind. And I wanted to share this practice because I was there too this year, and these practices have helped me so much with coming to terms with adversity, with healing the disappointment, the heartache, the heartbreak, the just pain that underlied all of that experience, and helped me transmute it into insight, into wisdom, understanding, and surrender to what is to come. So these practices are different in that they are rooted in the concept that there is an underlying goodness and love that is permeating our experiences. And that is, in a spiritual sense, you could call it God, spirit, just cosmic creation and love, just rippling through and reflecting through all of our physical, emotional, mental, and energetic experiences of life. And I am definitely one to explore all of those different layers, and I have found that it's a delicate sort of balancing act as we're moving through these different phases and layers and seasons and everything, to hold the polarities balanced. It can be really easy to get sucked into the negative when things are not going our way, or things are not going as planned, when uncertainty is all that we can seem to see or feel. It can be so natural and easy almost to get trapped into this negative place. And so these reflective prompts and the guided practice that I'll walk you through are really to help balance this heaviness with the lightness. And I don't mean positivity as in the toxic positivity where we are just only focusing on the good and just completely ignoring everything that happened. That's never worked for me. But I will say that in times of struggle, it is really important, I found, to hold these two in balance, to create space and hold space for the hurt, and also to always bring in the essence of light and of love, and to hold those in a proper polarity so that they can balance, which is what heals and what harmonizes and transmutes at the end of the day. So I've crafted this practice for you with that in mind. And I just want to say that I know that this time of year is not the actual end of the lunar year, which is in February. So regardless, I think that this is a good time to just at least start the processing. So it gives you time to sort of go through the process, start looking at these deeper layers that maybe you didn't have time or space or capacity to do earlier this year, and to just go at your own pace to work through these different reflections. So this video has been created and designed to be done over a span of time. You'll probably find yourself coming back to this video to finish different parts of the prompts, or just to revisit the somatic practice, because all of these components can work together harmoniously and will just become more amplified and useful over time the more you do them and the more you visit them. So I really recommend you to save this video, and that way you can go through it at your own pace and whenever you feel like is the right timing for you. So I am really excited to share this upcoming practice with you. And to start with, I just wanted to walk us through some reflective prompts. So I have these written down here in my journal. I will read them out to you, and I'll also put them in a pinned comment down below so that you can revisit them whenever you need to and see them at a glance. So with these reflective prompts, as you go through these, they're not meant to be done just like, again, in one sitting. They're meant to be spread out and to have space in between them. And as well, when we look back on these experiences, inevitably there's going to be some emotions and memories and thoughts that come up. If you're wanting additional support for that, you can do the guided practice that's going to come right after this section of, like, inside of this video. And you can keep coming back to that practice as much as you need to, like, help you move through any heavy emotions. And I also share some additional resources at the end of the video too, if you're in need of that. So the reflective prompts are looking through the lens of the seasons. So when we look back at the year, and knowing that this isn't the actual end of the year for some, but you can group it into like winter, fall, or winter, spring, summer, and fall. Or you can maybe just group it into groups of 3 months at a time, if that makes more sense for you, like say January through March and April through June, whatever feels most resonant for you. But I do encourage sort of looking through this lens of like chunks of time rather than going through every single month or every single week of the year. Or we don't need to be like that granular about it. But I'll have some questions here for each of those seasons. So once you've done that and identified how you want to group your year, the questions are: what was happening for you in each season in terms of situations? What situations were you moving through? What circumstances did you find yourself in these seasons? And then what themes were arising or were you working through? What feelings, what major feeling states or just the overarching feeling of that season were you experiencing? And then what were the major lessons? And as you go through each season, I also invite you to list as many good things as possible for each season, just so we can keep those two poles in balance again. And once you've done that, the second piece to this reflective prompt is to look at this year as a whole, to see the bigger picture. So the questions are: what has your overarching journey been about this year? What is the unifying thread that's been weaving through your experiences this year? So kind of another way to ask that first question. What might Spirit be trying to show you? What are the ways in which what are the ways in which you've grown? And what are you still working on? So that is the reflective part of this video. So this is the somatic guided practice portion of this year-end reflection. And this practice is helpful for whether you want to access just a deeper wisdom through or answers through your body, or if you're already actively experiencing emotions or something is like arising within you that wants soothing, acknowledgement, comfort, or just a part of you that's feeling tender as we reflect back on this year. So when you're ready, I encourage you to sit comfortably upright and just follow along with my prompts. So whenever you're ready, we are just going to start by gently grounding. So closing the eyes down, becoming aware of your breath, noticing where your body meets the seat beneath you, feeling the weight of your body pressing into that surface, and also noticing how the surface beneath you is supporting your weight. This equal balance between two forces, resulting in stillness. And gently bringing your gaze more inwards, starting to notice what you are feeling in this moment. If there are any areas of your body that are asking for your attention, just allowing for now your eyes to drift over them, giving them a moment of acknowledgement, and moving on to the next part. Just gazing into your internal world, noticing and taking in the picture of what's currently here. Noticing your thoughts. Just allowing everything to just be as it is right now. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, but right here. And from this place, we are going to bring awareness to any part of your body that wants your attention the most right now. You may already have had an emotion arise. You may be here to just drop deeper into clarity. But whatever it is, just allow yourself and your body to show you where it wants your attention right now. Where is this emotion stemming from in your body? Just noticing, bringing your attention to that place without needing to think, just observing, like you would watch a movie on a screen in front of you. Letting your body show you where it wants your loving attention. And what do you notice about this place in your body? What is the sensation? What is the feeling? Are there any colors, textures, sensations? Just allowing them all to be there. Being with this feeling. And letting this feeling, this part of you, this part of your body know, I see you. I feel you. And I'm here to support you. letting this part of you take that in, to know that you're here, to understand, and notice what happens. If there's movement, allowing it to take place, tracking it through the body, giving it space to move you. If there's a sound, if there's any feelings, memories, anything that wants to come up, words, just allowing it. Is there anything that this part of you wants you to know? Allowing this part of your body to speak. Noticing any words, any feelings, images, memories, movements. And as they share with you, I invite you to just witness them, see them as whole. See that this part of you is having its experience right now. This is what they're feeling. This is what they might be thinking or experiencing. That this pain or this feeling, this emotion, this sensation is all part of them. And just allow it to be. Giving this part of you permission to just be as it is. What does that feel like? Noticing in your body. What does it feel like to allow this part of you to take up space? Connecting with the feeling in your body, any emotions, any movements, sounds that want to come through. What is it that you want to share with this part of you? What would you like them to know? Would you like to offer them some comfort, some words of encouragement, words of validation, like I see you, I hear you, I know you've been through so much, I'm so sorry. What is it that this part of you most wants to hear from you? Maybe it's even, thank you. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for trying. I see how hard you've been working. I know how tired you are. letting this part of you take in whatever it is that they need to hear from you. How does that feel in the body? Noticing what's shifting for you as you're offering this love, this understanding to this part of you who needs it. And if it's helpful, you can offer to hold them, whether that's embracing them or just bringing them close to you, holding their hand, an arm on their shoulder, imagining or even giving yourself a hug at this time, if that feels good. Letting this part of you take in this supportive presence and touch. You're here. They're not alone. Breathing that in. And allowing the two of you to be bathed in a golden light coming from up above, almost like shining through you like a pane of glass, warming you, enveloping you. Wrapping its love around you. Taking in the warmth, the presence, the support of this golden light. Feeling it in your body. Feeling it in this part of you. Filling you up. Remembering that this light is always present. The light that shines into any dark place, into every dark corner. No place where this light cannot touch. It's everywhere, all of the time. Always here, never changing, filling you with love, reminding you of the light that you are. Taking it in through the body. Allowing yourself to be bathed completely, resting in this light. And knowing that this light is within you, always. that this goodness is within you always. And it cannot be destroyed. Taking a few deep breaths to anchor in this light. Thanking this part of you for sharing their heart with you, for opening up, letting them know that you're here now. They can talk to you at any time. Bringing your attention back to your seat, the weight of your body resting on the surface below you, pressing down, wiggling your fingers, bringing your senses back online, slowly blinking the eyes open. Taking a moment to look around the space that you're in. Returning to the room. And taking any time now that you need to, in the stillness and the fruit of your practice. Taking in the sweetness, the stillness, noticing what's different. This is a practice that you can do as often as you like. You can keep coming back to again and again whenever you need support. And you can also tailor this practice and make it yours. I love this work because all it takes is just a little bit of time with yourself and pouring into the places and parts of you that need your love. And that the pain that we feel, the difficulty that may have us feeling, stuck or disappointed or heartbroken, all of that can be transmuted and transformed when you bring it into your temple and honor it and hold it and shower it with love. And I hope that this practice has given you an opportunity to experience that for yourself in an embodied way. And if it has, give this video a like and leave in the comments what your experience was. I want to just give you a gentle reminder to pace yourself through the questions, through the practices. There's probably a lot of layers that will come up as you go along. And I just also wanted to share that if you are wanting more support with this type of processing as you are working through closing out this year and into the end of the lunar year in January and February, I will be opening up a few spots for one-on-one support in January, and the best way to stay up to date on when those spots open is to join my mailing list. I'm going to leave the link for that in the description box below so that you can get notified if you would like to work with me. So I am sending you a lot of love. I know that this is not easy work to do, just feeling your feelings, being brave, and journeying into the depths of these sort of, I guess, like physically based realities and experiences. But underneath the surface, they carry so much wisdom and so much depth and gold for us, spiritually speaking. So I'm very excited for you for your journey and to discover what is lying underneath the surface waiting for you to claim it, and what lessons that are going to bring you into the new year. So I am sending you so much love, and thank you for watching, and Happy New Year.